Good morning. I tried to make this video 3 days ago and we had a big storm. Some said it was a tornado, some said it was really strong winds. It was 101 miles an hour. And we were without power several hours. Then yesterday I thought I videotaped it and I went to watch it and it wasn't there. So I don't know what happened. So I'm going to show you what I was working on. I'm making these little mini tags or tiny tags. Some are a little bulky, but since they would be in a pocket, then you could take them out before you wrote on the page, like before it or after it. I just thought they would be really cute just to put in a little pocket on a page, or you could put them on a page by themselves and they could become a little pocket or a little tuck spot. So that's the first one I was going to show you. And that one, whoops, that one's not done. Move my little box here. I sure hope this is filming. They all turned out so cute. And push those aside. This one is very plain, but I just love the colors, and I thought just the bow by itself looked kind of cute, especially when you stick it in a pocket. Most of it's going to be covered and you just see the bow anyway. And this one, I just loved the bird picture and I didn't think it needed anything else. So that one I did by itself. This one, I don't know if you can see, it has a feather on it. The top is kind of sparse. This had some of my coffee dyed lace papers and some of my flowers that I sell in my shop. I don't usually do orange, but I kind of liked how that looked, just plain. I might put a lace or ribbon or something at the top. And this little guy I cut from a children's book. I was hoping to find a little butterfly to stick on his hand, but I couldn't find anything, so I have him with a flower in his hand. So anyway, I will show you how I made these and decorate a couple of them. So all I did was took my little pieces of paper, got my file folder here, turn this around. Some of them I split them up, going up and down. Some I had the paper sideways. Doesn't really matter. Then I have this punch. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. I have 3 different sizes. This is the largest one I have. I don't think they sell all 3 sizes. They sell one size, but I'm not sure which one. I don't know about online, but at least our store. Then I punch it, and there's my little tag. So like I said, I thought I would decorate some. I kind of went crazy making them. I have a bunch here that I have to decorate. So they turned out really cool. This one here I didn't explain. This one is a guest check on the bottom, and then this inside part I cut with the next size smaller of these punches, and that's from an envelope from a greeting card. So you can use all kinds of stuff for these. So I'll start with a pink one. I mentioned that storm. I was like, oh my goodness, there are so many trees that are completely uprooted, these gigantic trees. Those winds were just awful. And then, the sirens were going off, and so we went down in the basement and didn't think about the windows. And I came upstairs at one point, and I was like, ah! I yelled down for my husband to help me close the windows. We had standing water on the floor. the wind was blowing the water in so much. And I had a cabinet up there that I had some wooden boxes, like decorative boxes, and I had some of my projects in that I had completed. Well, the wind blew the rain on them, and some of them are destroyed. I was so bummed. Some of them, even though they got destroyed, isn't a real big deal because I was going to use some of them to put in an idea book, but one of them was a gift for someone, so now I have to remake it because it is ruined. But we were driving around a little last night looking at some of them, those big trees. Some of them were on top of houses and garages, and oh, it came so close to our place, either the tornado or the wind gust, whatever that was, that took those trees out, because if he went like straight, like as the crow flies, it probably only about 3 blocks from us, there were a bunch of trees that were completely uprooted and on top of houses and things. So we feel very, very blessed that we were spared that. We don't own our home, but still it would have been a lot of destruction to vehicles and our own property inside. So we were very, very relieved. The worst thing that our house got was a lot of the paint is chipped off the side from the hail. There, that's done. This one I'd already started. This is just a piece of ribbon, fabric ribbon. And I'm going to put down some, can't think, cheesecloth. And then a little word that I wrote by hand. My glue bottle is not agreeing with me today. Cooperating, maybe that's a better word. Sit on here so you can see that one a little better. And I'll probably put a little tab or something up here. There's that one. We'll do another pink. So I cut a piece of a doily for this one. My husband and I were supposed to meet with some family of his yesterday, and it fell through, so we went garage sailing, and this one place, they had some doilies, but oh my goodness, they wanted a horrendous amount for them, and they're embroidered things. And I know that I crochet and I embroider, and I know it's a lot of work, but at garage sales, people aren't going to pay the prices that they were asking. It was more like craft show prices. Did find a few things though. I do still have to do my video on my estate sale finds. Put a little button there. Let me cut my thread off a little. This here word, it came from one of those sheets. I think it came from Target years ago when they used to sell some of their craft scrapbooking stuff, and they'd have like pre-made tabs and tags and things, and that's what that came from. The colors matched perfectly with that paper that I had. So that's that one. Let's see which one I should do next. Oh, this one I'm going to do very plain. Sometimes plain is good. Maybe I should say simple. I don't know. I liked the look of the butterfly just against the book page paper. Again, I'll probably put some kind of ribbon or something at the top of this one. But I think that looks good just with that. So here's one I punched out of cardstock, and I've got some of my coffee dyed lace paper. And I have this little flower. I've had it for years, this bunch of flowers. It's one of those things that it cost me a lot for those flowers. I think they were used some gift money or something, and I tend to use them sparingly. It was like a box with these glass jars in, and they have leaves or different flowers and all that. And I use them once in a while. So should this one have a pearl, or should we do a shiny? That's almost too small. I think somewhere I might have bigger rhinestones. I don't know, most of my rhinestones are really tiny. I could try to do, let's see here. I don't know if it'll work. I was thinking of doing like a circle around them, but I think that's going to be too big. So I may have to stick with the pearl. And maybe a bow of some kind there. Let me see, I think I have some brown. I have all this embroidery floss that I got at a garage sale. I'm not finding brown, but I do have this big, very big spool of this brown that has like little gold flecks in it. It's huge. I need to wrap some onto some little cards and put them in my shop or send them as thank yous or something, because I will never go through that much of this thread. Okay, let's see here. Trying to cut my thread. Okay, so let's get this bow looking better. Okay, then I'll put a pearl on top of that. I'll make it stand out a little bit more. And I moved my glue bottle so I don't have to have my arm going clear across all the time, across my picture. Don't think of those things when I'm making a video, and then when I'm watching it I'm like, oh, I need to move that, and then I forget. But today I actually remembered. Okay, let's put a little pearl there. And that's all I'm going to have time for. But I got 5 more done. And we'll put a ribbon or something up there. So yeah, they look cute in a little pocket. So adorable. Alrighty. Thank you so much for watching. I will put a bunch of these out here. And I will try to get some pictures put on Instagram. When I tried doing some the other day, it let me do one, but for some reason it wasn't letting me do multiple ones very well. It was cutting them off. So I don't know what I was doing wrong. Get that birdie in there. I actually got some other colors, so we got orange and green and blue and pink, and not just vintage colors, even though that's what I really love. But thanks again for watching. You have a wonderful day today. Bye.